And in other news today, in an emergency session of Parliament, Scottish Justice Secretary Kenny McCaskill defended his decision to release Lockerbie bomber Abdel Basset Ali Al-Megrahi. Since the release, Scottish officials have received non-stop criticism from the United States. FBI Director Robert Mueller took the unusual step of condemning a fellow prosecutor, writing McCaskill a letter which described Al-Megrahi's release as, quote, a mockery of the rule of law. Al-Megrahi was convicted of killing 270 people in the 1988 bombing of a Pan Am jumbo jet. He was released from a Scottish prison on compassionate grounds after serving only 8 years behind bars. Doctors say that Al-Megrahi is terminally ill with prostate cancer. Joining us now from Edinburgh is Bloomberg's Peter Woodfield. And Peter, thanks for joining us. What else happened in that session of Parliament today?
Well, McCaskill basically repeated what he said last week and emphasized it was his decision. He mentioned that several times. He ran into a lot of opposition from the other parties in Parliament, none of whom supported him and subjected him to some fairly strong questioning. And he said that he stood by his decision and he would take the consequences, one of which could be a vote of no confidence, possibly next week when the lawmakers return from their summer break.
What's this rumor over a trade deal between Libya and the UK?
Well, no one quite knows exactly what is happening on that front. There are suggestions that Megrahi's return to Libya was always on the table, as it was quoted, in return for trade deals. The UK government is keeping very quiet or trying to say that they weren't linked, but there is certainly a lot of speculation in the British media that there has been some sort of deal to allow Megrahi to return to Libya.
Right. Peter, we have about 30 seconds left. How has that decision by McCaskill affected party lines in Scotland?
Now, what's happened, interestingly enough, is that you haven't got the traditional left-right, liberal-conservative split that you might have expected. There are human rights lawyers who are appalled by the decision, and there are conservatives who think that McCaskill has done the right thing.
Bloomberg's Peter Woodfield joining us from Edinburgh, Scotland. Peter, thanks.